Hello, this is Wartime News. This is going to be my introduction video. I know I posted a video yesterday just of some planes from World War II vet's birthday. The channel is going to be more reenactment based, history of some weapons, some test firing of weapons as well, veterans interactions, their stories, but it's also going to be a lot of the reenactment stuff. So that's how the channel is going to turn out. I'm not good with editing, so maybe down the road there may things that come along to change. But right now, this is going to be as good as you're going to get right now. Today, we're going to go over this German k98 Mauser. This was one of the main guns used by the Germans during World War II. Now, I'm a collector. I love World War II history. I don't support what the Germans nor the Nazis did during World War II. I'm going to say that now. I don't need no comments or anything like that. We are history. We love the history, not what people did back then. You paused it. Alright, so today on the channel, we're going to talk about, like I said, this German World War II rifle. This is a k98 Mauser, 8mm. It was one of the main guns used, like I said, for the German army. Right now, we are going to check to make sure this gun is safe. Safety is on. Interesting thing about these guns is their safety for starters. You have to actually flip this knob toggle up top to actually turn the safety on and off. As you can see, the gun is clear. We're going to make sure the gun is safe, but still keeping it a safe direction. Interesting, like I said about this gun now, I do have some history about it. It does still have the German markings on there with the German Eagle. This gun is what is called a Frankenstein gun. None of the serials match. Probably later down in the war, parts were changed out. Probably maybe a manufacturer error or something happened to it during the war. Probably bought later on an online auction and sent back to the States. I ended up requiring it from a friend of mine. It does have, up here by the barrel, does have an import code. Now those import codes is something that I'm still looking into to find out how or why they got put on rifles. My belief is that it just so it can get sent to the States. If there is somebody who is out there that knows more about that, please leave me a comment. I would love to hear more about it. Another interesting thing is this is one of the German bayonets. These German bayonets, this one actually is matching serial numbers with sheath. So that is one of the German bayonets. Now, unlike the M1 Grand, which we'll talk in another video, M1 Grand bayonets had a little lever down here underneath the blade itself. The German ones have a button back here at the back. The weird thing about these German Mausers is when you unscrew the cleaning rod, this is how the only way you can get that bayonet on. So if they were ordered to put bayonets on the k98 Mausers, they have to unscrew this and put this somewhere else. Unlike the M1 Garands, everything was in a buttstock. This one does not, but does have other weird items on it. So with the k98 Mausers, once that cleaning rod is removed, then you can clip it on. Still, like I said, is very odd, unlike the k98, or I'm sorry, unlike the M1 Garands, which are so much easier. We'll talk a lot more for the M1 Garand in another video.